Oh my word. Hello everybody and welcome back to today is Let's Talk Gutter Screens. You ever put gutter screens in your house and the end result isn't what you wanted? Guess what? Today we're going to test 4 major different styles of gutter screens, from metal ones with holes, microfibers. Well, actually this is an aluminum with a screen on it, and contractor grade microfibers, as well as the LeafGuard systems. And we're going to determine really which one is best. So with that said, why don't we do this thing? Welcome to Let's DIY My Home, where like-minded people are working together to tackle your project. Everything from a complicated remodel to as simple as repairing a door. That's Let'sDIYMyHome.com. We'll see you there. Oh, welcome back, guys. Oh man, did that go quick? You know, sometimes that intro needs to be a tad bit longer, even though I know you don't even want to see the dumb thing. But that's what's hopefully going to help pay for these shows and make this thing fun. This really is the second video that I've done, and I got to be honest, this is really turning into being fun. I'm enjoying testing products. So with that said, if you guys are looking at purchasing something and you want it tested, head over to Let'sDIYMyHome.com, and in the forms over there, you are going to be able to put in what you're looking at purchasing, and we'll see if we can't make it happen and do some testings on it and determine which product is going to be best for your needs. Okay, that's going to give you the best value for your dollar. Let's get back to this. Man, I cannot believe how many different types and styles of gutter screens are out there today. You guys have got to be confused. Between going to Home Depot, going to Llowes, I mean, I've got a contractor stores, and that's mainly where we purchase from. You guys aren't able to go there and get them, but I do have one of the products here, and I could see why people are getting irritated over gutter covers and different products. So let's go ahead and just dive into this, because I really don't know where to go with this. I have to let the facts speak for itself. And that's the one thing that a close friend of mine, Mr. Sanderson, Steve Sanderson, down south, he always says, if you do anything and you're going to teach something, always make sure that the facts are there so people can see it for themselves, and then they're able to make their own decisions. And that has stuck with me, and now that I've started this, I want to stay the same darn thing. Let the facts show itself. There are many different types of gutter screens. Now, I tested 4. Out of the 4 that I'm choosing to test, I've got the one here with holes in it. My audio working this time? The last time it didn't. Okay, we got this one. This one happens to be a contractor's grade micro mesh. Okay, you guys can't necessarily buy it. This has to be purchased at a contractor's store, and unless you have a contractor's license and an account, you're not going to be able to get it. This one is actually from your big box stores. Come on, focus. And I'm not going to tell you which one performed the best, but we will tell you towards the end. And then, of course, we have to, absolutely, if we're going to talk about leaf protection and not having to clean our gutters, we have to talk about the LeafGuard. Okay, this not only goes about the LeafGuard, but it's also going to be the gutter helmet. Okay, so basically same design, you're going to have the exact same results. I don't care how you fill a cup. If you slowly pour it, the water is going to come over the lip and come straight on down. You're going to have the same effect no matter what you do. If they have a gutter style like this and you're seriously thinking this is the cat's meow, all of them are going to work the same. It's just what works best for you and fits your pocketbook. Now, I have many different wire styles back here, as well as I've got two different plastic styles. I decided that I'm not going to sit and waste my time and talk about them, because the result is, in the end, you got holes. You got, whether it's plastic. Don't ever buy plastic, folks, especially if you're down south or even up north. This crap will get brittle in a couple years and start busting. It's just the fact. It is what it is. And it's extremely expensive. So it actually, in some cases, costs more than others. Wire mesh, you know, you can rub your fingers on it. Your fingers catch it. You know darn well the stem of a leaf can catch into this and get in here. And it's going to be the same with this. So my test was done with this. This will represent all of that stuff. I have two major types, and I don't care who tells you what. Some of these micro meshes that you see that are gutter cover sales companies only, that come out and give you estimates, they're going to sit and tell you how much more durable it is because it's all aluminum reinforced on the back side. It's a gutter screen. I guess I got to beep that out. I don't care how you look at it. I'm not putting a car on my roof. If a limb smacks it, I take it off. I replace it if I want to. If it's got a dent in it, it's still going to function the same. If I don't like the dents in it, I take them off and I replace them. So making a gutter screen built like a Mack truck, I see no point in it. That's just my 2 cents. Okay? My biggest concern by putting gutter screen on my home today is to make sure I don't have to clean the gutters anymore. You see, here, let's pop back here for a second. You see, this right there is what I don't want to see anymore. I don't want to deal with clogged gutters. I don't want to deal with the debris. And the fact is, spring is around the corner. So, like I did with the gutters, we did cost, you know, compared pricing between all the different styles and gutters, and we talked about them all. We're going to do the same thing for the gutter covers here, okay? And I think we're going to start out covering the wire mesh. I just talked about it with this, and this is what we tested with, but we still need to discuss the cost of it, okay? This particular one, I should have put it up here, and I have not, and I should have just put it right with this one because it has holes in it too. But I can tell you this one runs about $2 a foot, okay? And you can get it at the big box store. I would prefer this one over any wire mesh. And the biggest reason is the durability. It's much stronger, okay? Even though I just got done telling you I don't need it built like a Mack truck, but nor do I want it all flimsy like one of these things, okay? If all you need to do is protect from big old maple leaves and you don't mind going up and working on your gutters occasionally, then throw this crap on your gutters and be done with it. This runs about 20 cents a foot. There's 20 feet for $2. So figure it out. But as far as I'm concerned, the time I waste my time trying to put this up, I'd rather put something up that I don't have to go back and clean it. Okay. So, the best metal screen type that I found is right here. I'm going to show you one other one, and that's the first one up here is the Spectrum. The second one is the Hoover that I tested. This is the stupidest design I've ever seen. Look at this. You guys see that? So anything coming down off the roof right now hits this, and that's where it stays and fills this whole edge up with dirt. Oh, well, that got full enough. Now we're going to go plug up this set. Then we're going to plug up this set. Okay, then we'll finally get down here, and by that point, it's useless. You're going to spend a lot of time cleaning this. Stay away from it. Okay? Then you got the plastic. Well, I'm not even going to go into that. Then you got the solid wire mesh. And they all look different. I think when I was in Home Depot, I saw like 6 different styles. Then I went to Menards, which is like your Llowes and Home Depot store. They've got like 12 different options. Can you believe 12 different screen options? How the hell are you to make a decision? This one I think is the best out of all of them. Yep, it's $2 a foot. This is the one I tested. Now, what I should have done with this is made this thing the same length as these. But I didn't. I cut this one first. So you're going to notice in the display that the water runs off this edge when we're doing the test. Just keep in mind, if this was a seam, that's telling you that the debris will actually go between the 2 products where they meet, unless you put a zip screw in here, okay? Because if your gutters aren't perfectly, if they're sloping down, depending on the way you lap this, the debris is going to end up going between the 2 layers and coming in the gutter anyway. It's just fact. This side isn't cut, this side is, and they're meant, you have to literally know how to go in and snip these to make sure it laps so it seals properly and put a zip screw in here. That's a lot of work to put this junk on. Here, let's take a look at it. We're going to go on over here and play the video from the testing. I wish I was really good at videography. I'm slowly learning, and eventually we're not going to be doing so much of this in the shop. We're going to be doing them out in the field. And then I can just bring it in instead of having to edit and do a re-recording as I'm doing here. So, all right, let's do it. Here we go. Okay. Got the water running. You're going to notice the stuff, like I said, is going to run into the gutter. Obviously, I've already done a test with it. You can see the dirt on the face of the gutter, and you'll figure out which one did that. So you get a little bit of runoff going into the gutter, and whatever. We'll deal with that. Okay, what I started out with here is some sawdust to represent just the fine dust and dirt and crap that we do get in the valley lines and get the buildup. You're going to notice the negative side to this is if it doesn't go down the holes, which as you can tell, the black dirt is literally pouring right through the holes. Yes, some of it went over the edge. I understand that. Okay, but the bulk of it still went down inside the little holes and went into the gutter. And once it goes into the gutter, folks, now we got the debris building. The object of putting gutter covers on our home is to stop the debris so we don't have to clean these gutters. I don't know why I'm throwing leaves on it. Everybody knows that if you got any type of gutter cover at all, the leaves aren't going to go in the gutter. So, but I did it. You got to see it. Okay. Now I'm going to grab the hose over here and we're going to spray this stuff down. And you're going to see that as I blow it uphill, that the dirt literally is going through the gutter screen. So that's just representing a really heavy rain. That's probably a little heavier, but the fact is it's showing the dirt's going into where we don't want it. Okay, so all I'm doing is speeding up the process. No, there's no, very seldom. I mean, if that thing is doing probably about 4 inches of rain an hour, but it, as you can tell, it isn't going to take but probably 1 year of normal rain, and you're going to have a lot of debris inside the gutter. The only thing that didn't go in the gutters was the leaves. So that worked just as well as a wire mesh. Actually, I'd probably say it's going to work better. I got 1 leaf to go over. But the good news is once those leaves dry, the wind will blow them off. All right, that takes care of the wire mesh ones and the ones with the holes in them. So back in here. Oop, you stop right there. I didn't tell you to run. Why are you looping on me? The thing wants me done probably as quick as you guys want me done. All right, the next one we got is we're going to talk about these wire mesh ones. It's been a long time since I did gutters. A long time since I've done installs. Okay, I didn't realize all the different styles of protection that is in. So, but it is what it is, and I've got it down to, like I said, 4, which covers 98% of it. The top one here, the Leaf Blaster Pro, that is this one. See, the lines all line up. You're not getting this. Contractors only. $16 for 4 feet. Ridiculous, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, $4 a foot. That means you call Low Joe Contracting Services over to do LeafGuard, or maybe, let's see, I have to call it John Doe's Gutter Service. He comes out and he shows you this. Not only is he charging you the $16, he's adding 30% to it. You see? Because he's got to make money. Plus, he's going to add the labor onto it. So the time you're done, you're running probably about, I would have to say, $10 a foot, $8 a foot, somewhere in that vicinity for this. It gets expensive. Wow. The next one I do not have on here. Oh, the other negative to it. Let's back up to this contractor grade. Why in the world, if I'm putting a gutter cover across it, why would I want it to dip down lower than the edge of the gutter and then back up? That makes no sense. The point of putting gutter screen on a house, and you guys should be able to see this. There it is. There's about a 3/8 to a 1/2 inch groove right here, a rise. So it gets installed like this. So the dirt and crap is going to get caught right here before it ever goes over. It's going to build up, and you'll see this. If they would have done the same thing as this side, I'd give it a better score. But after testing this and working with it, I give it an F. And that's some expensive stuff. Yes, it's designed to work for life. Yes, it's going to keep the bulk of the dirt out of the gutter, so it really shouldn't deserve an F, but it pissed me off. Okay. Then the next one is this aluminum. Who came up with this idea? Nothing real fancy about it. It's a little flimsy. Got a little raised edge. It sits on the gutter hangers, hooks on the front of the gutters. And incidentally, so you guys know, if you're going to put your own gutter screen on, I don't care if you decide you're going with that cheap roll of crap back here, or if you decide to go with a higher quality product, put a screw in every 2 feet, or one screw at the beginning of it, one in the middle, and one at the end. Okay? No more than 2 feet. Some of this stuff is 3 foot long, some of it's 4 foot. I'm impressed with this product. I got to be honest with you, and you're going to see it in the test. I don't know if this is aluminum or if it's stainless steel. I can't answer that. Either way it goes, I can assure you this is probably going to last quite some time. You see, this is warranted 20 years. I didn't see a warranty on this. This has an aluminum backer in it. This doesn't. Not that the backer matters. It really doesn't. Because the end result is it doesn't take much, and I dent it out of this, dent the crap out. I got to beep another spot. This just as easy. Now, I look at it, I don't really notice it. If I do it on this is going to dent. Yeah, it dents real easy. Same thing. So who cares if the screen is 20 thousandths of an inch or whatever? As long as it works and does its job, if we get a hailstorm and our roofs get blasted, they're going to pay for, your insurance will pay for a new roof. It's going to pay for new gutter screens. It's going to pay for new gutters. Whatever gets damaged, it's going to pay for. So I don't care if my gutter screen is built like a Mack truck. As long as it's protecting my gutters and I don't have to clean them, that's all I care about. Nothing more. I don't want anything. Let's not make this difficult. Let's go over here and take a look at this test. Okay, I'm trying to keep this short and to the point. Okay, Let's check out this video. Let's see how this test goes on the micro mesh. I'm going to show you both of them. All right, here we go. Took that contractor's grade gutter mesh. This stuff should work good. It looks like I should have went back a little bit on the video, but whatever, because you can just see on the right corner some sawdust, so I already know I ran the sawdust test. But that's fine. I don't know why this bonehead keeps putting leaves on the gutter screens, because we all can tell right now that that's not going to plug up the gutter screen and it ain't going to go through. Oh my word. Let's get over here. Okay, here comes some dirt. I'm just speeding this up a little bit. I know you guys want to go do something more fun. So, showing some dust coming through. I told you I need practice with the video camera. My word. I can't even hold the dumb thing steady. All right, get up here and spray this off. Show them how this thing actually works. Definitely works better than the other gutter screen that we first tested with the holes in it. Okay, get it washing off the roof. I should have made that roof steeper. I can see that right now. Then we get it down here. And you know something I noticed? This commercial gutter screen, contractor's grade, heavy duty stuff, when you rub your finger on it, and because of the way all these little grooves are, it almost feels like sandpaper, and it really kind of holds the product onto the screen. I don't know. But for leaves and things like that, when they dry out, the wind will blow them off anyway. But the fact is, it is keeping out the bulk of the debris. It's just the dirt that's left behind is still going to be stuck there. Dirt is not going to blow off. You're going to get some sand, just like on a windy day on a gravel road, the sand will blow around. You'll get some coming off of there. But once it turns into a mud paste, we all seen it. We've scooped your hand in gutters before. You're going to get the same thing developing on top of this wire mesh. So obviously, you know, I'm not too keen on this one, but it is by far 100 times better than the other gutter screen. Is it $16 worth? That's up to you to decide. As you can tell, I'm just cleaning off the garbage right now so we can switch it. Let's go ahead and bounce ahead, and we're going to go to the other gutter screen now and check that one out. Because obviously, you know, all that little dirt right there that I'm pointing at is not going to come off the gutter screen because it has that little 3/8 of an inch lip, and that's what I was talking about. All right, let's move on. Here's our wire mesh screen as I prepare. And I'm going to get the water going, and let's see how this one does. This is from your big box store. All right, let's throw some sawdust down on here. Hey, you don't need to sit and scratch the shingles. The dirt will represent that. Let's go. Come on. There we go. You guys want to go do something more fun than sit and watch me talk about gutter screens. Obviously, the sawdust didn't go down in it. You don't see it going in the bowl, so it's performing quite well, just the same as the other micro mesh did. So far, they're doing the same. And the guy's putting leaves back on this roof again. Somebody hit him, would you please? Bonehead. All right. Come on, bring the dirt on. Let's see what happens here. Oh, look. Wait a minute. It's not doing what I think it's doing. The dirt is running off the gutter screen. No way. Yeah, there's some fine dust I see just coming out of the gutter at the end. Hopefully this guy is going to zoom in on it. Yep, there he is. Now throw some more dirt in there so they can see. Come on. Up there it is. You guys see it yourself right there. It's just like gold mining, little gold dust. So we just have dust coming down the gutters. All the dirt stayed on top of it. Huh. I'm impressed. $4 a foot versus whatever, or $3 a foot. I can't remember what it is. We'll look back here and tell in just a second. Either way it goes, it's working better than the other micro mesh did. I'm very impressed. From a big box store, I would have never guessed this. So I guess you guys need to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get your gutter screen. Wow. I'll see if I can't get this and have it on the site so anybody that wants it can have it as well. I should be able to purchase this wholesale, so that way I can give it to you guys for wholesale. I don't care. Look at that. It's blowing right off the gutters. Not an issue whatsoever. Wow. It'd be great if I can get a better price than Menards or Home Depot. I don't think so. But we'll see what we can do. what that spoke for itself. Out of the 3 gutter screens we just looked at, guys, this one from the big box store actually did the best. I'm very, very impressed. All right, let's pop back here again now. I'm gonna flop over to here, and I know this thing's gonna, there it goes running on me again. Yeah, my IT guy's got to fix that. All right, the next final test we're going to talk about is the big bad Cadillac guaranteed never to plug LeafGuard, the one and only #1 gutter on the market, right? I already have gutters on my home. I don't want to pay to tear them down. That's fine. Then you got to do this is LeafGuard, so the other one is gutter helmet. Yeah, gutter helmet. They have a profile just like this. A little bit cheaper than this, but you can save your gutters. But let me assure you, you see this profile right here? There's probably, my word, there, let me grab a tape. Hold on. Let's check it out. I'm going to do gutter helmet. Now, you just saw the other gutter screen we had on here. Yep. Your gutters are going to have to be, for this to work, a gutter helmet to work properly, your gutters are going to have to be about 1 inch lower than where I had mine at. Now, the negative side to the gutter helmet, this is a big one. And any contractor or roofing company in the world will tell you this is not a smart move what they're doing. Gutter cover should be going up underneath the cover, underneath the shingles, on the bottom course. Okay? The problem is a lot of homes, depending on the manufacturer of the shingles, the way they lap and the way they seal, with the gutter helmet, because the gutters are all the way to the top of the roof line, to the shingles, when they put this on, they can't get it up underneath the shingles. It won't happen. So what they do is they take a Wonder Bar and start prying up between the shingles and breaking that seal. Once you do this, here's your warranty by the manufacturer. Right there. 0. Then they take the gutter guard and shove it up in there and then put some caulking to seal the shingle to the gutter protector. Yeah, I'm not going to say no more about it. But they do work the same principle. The water hits it, rolls down like a cup. You take a cup, you dump the water, over the edge it goes and down in. You're going to see. And you can buy your own gutter covers that are very similar to that style as well. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look at this video and we'll get this all wrapped up. By the way, if you guys are getting likes out of it, if you're getting something out of this thing and it's really benefiting you, do me a favor. Please smack that like button down below, because that will allow others to see this as well. If nobody's smacking the like button, YouTube algorithm is not going to promote it, is not going to show it to everybody that really should have the right to make their own decision. Does that make sense? So do me a favor, smack the like button. If you're enjoying these type of tutorials, hit the subscribe button, go over to the forum. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. Head over to the forum. Let's DIY.my blah, 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 blah. That's all, folks. Let's DIYmyhome.com. Head over to the forums, put in there what you're thinking about purchasing, and hopefully we can do a review on the different products and figure out which one's going to work best, not only to benefit you, but everybody else that's out there. Okay? And here we go. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Got the LeafGuard put up. I don't even know why I'm doing this test, because we all know what the result's going to be. There's your winner. There's a reason they call it and guarantee for life that it'll never plug. So, but we did the test on the rest of them. We got to do the test on this one. Now, I'm going to have to put the material on here dry just because I'm running on a time issue. You notice that the water is going to drain out the opposite end. It's not going in the sink. Crazy. I didn't even catch that, or I would have set the other K-gutter up the same way, had it on the other side of the sink. But we're going to make it work. We're going to put the product all on there dry. I'm going to take a bowl. We're going to stick a bowl on the end, So in case I didn't get enough water, I can move the bowl real quick and keep the test going until we get everything off the roof. And again, we all know what this is going to be, but everybody gets to see how a LeafGuard actually works. That's the cool part about this. So, and get ready, getting the bowl out, and we're going to fire the water up. Hot dog. It is kind of cool. Here goes the water and the results. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you just see what I saw? I'm running this again. This is not magic. I didn't do anything no trickery. Holy moly. Look at, where's the dirt going, guys and gals? Oh my word. Look at it come out of the gutter. I'll back it up one last time. Look at, there goes the dirt again. And it's all pouring out of the gutter. And I thought for years you could not plug this. If that kind of dirt goes in that gutter, oh my word. Wow. I'm speechless. And to think I promoted the heck out of it. There's a reason we want to test things. Because sometimes what we think and what we hear is to be the best really is not. Facts speak for facts. And it just did it with the LeafGuard. A gutter that I sold for many, many years. I could never, ever tell somebody again that it's the best gutter system in the world after what I just saw. Wow. We have a winner right here from the big box store. $3.14 a foot, folks. And it whooped that LeafGuard's butt. Unbelievable. With that said, you guys have anything you want tested? I've already said it once and I'll say it one more time. Let's DIYmyhome.com. Head over to the forums. Post what you want to test and let's find out what we can do. And have a fantastic evening. God bless you all. Bye now. Oh my word.